All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Williams starting with the pass here. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Williams from the gun. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Williams to throw on 1st. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. 1st carry here for the rookie out of Rutgers. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Working from the gun, Williams. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yep, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Daniels going to throw to get us started. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go. 18, Panther, 18, Buffalo, 18, Radley.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line. Opening carry for Devon Achane. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Stopped by Grady Jarrett.
37-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
3rd and short, Daniels. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And a Raider 1st down.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Complete out to the right side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Raiders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Panthers 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. 70 Rangers, Mustang 19.
Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. That's caught, Devon Achane. He works it down to the 37. Jalen Johnson with the stop. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 79 Broncos, Cup 19, Panther 11, 10-18, Pioneer.
To throw again, it's Daniels. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
18, Rush, Buffalo 18, 7 Pirates, 7.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And they take him down right along the 30. Working quickly here.
7-yard gain. And the Las Vegas 1st down.
19, Warriors 17.
1st and 10 at the
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Taking a chance to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. Again, Daniels to the air. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Kobe Bryant has it. And the Bears will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The Raiders take over.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Into traffic, complete. And he's taking that right away at the 15-yard line.
Gain of 10 yards. That's good for Las Vegas. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15.
Daniels now on 1st down. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Hold it ready.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. 70, 60 Vikings.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
a play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
That's cut beyond the marker. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 60.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
The Raiders first down.
Daniels is going to throw again. Completed over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Offensive line fast.
14 more yards. That's another Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
Daniels on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bears 49-yard line.
Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down.
7 Pirates, Mustang Knights.
To the air again, Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Raiders first down.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Getting out to his left. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 18, traffic, 19, Lions.
They are throwing it again. That's incomplete left side. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
Gain on the play. It's now 4th down and 1.
18, Rock, Bronco.
They'll throw for it. He finds him beyond the marker. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4.
1st
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Panther left, Mustang 79.
Throwing now, Daniels. On target to Thornton. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and a yard at the 13-yard line.
Daniels now. Just shy of the goal line. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the Bears 4-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Bears have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
On second and 10 now, Daniels. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. It's a pickup of 26. And that's a Vegas first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. Going deep here for the end zone. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. Matt Gay on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Burden now to return it. This makes it up to the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. This is Loveland working the right side. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First down, Williams. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third down. Here's Williams. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. So on fourth down, that is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. This 42 yards from the right hash. Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing, but that's exactly what happened.
On first down, here's Daniels. Lobs this deep down the middle. This is brought in at the 15. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders pull that in front further, 13-zip. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Gay to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. Burden now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Fits it through the middle. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. It'll be first down Bears. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Williams to throw on first. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. So it'll be second down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Pass brought in by Burden. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He'll come up on first and 10. Here's Williams again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears making a one-score game before halftime. It's a Romadudes touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bears 7. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts from the goal line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10.
Ready? Left, 7, Panther 11, pass, ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
19, lock, 60, Maverick.
Second down and 10. Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Short yardage situation here. It's third and 2.
Here we go. Set. 65, 7, 18, rush.
Throwing now on third and 2. That's caught for the first. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70, 70,
Again, Daniels to the air. He's got it downfield near the edge. That play good for 17 on a first down.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
First and 10 from the 43. Daniels is going to throw again. That one's caught along the left sideline. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. To Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. Maskey now to handle the kickoff. Burden now to return it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Williams on first down. Escapes the pocket. He's going deep down this side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
That's just a total team effort right there, Kate. Defense was relentless on that play. Some of them chased him from the pocket. The others, well, they took away the easy throwing lane, and it really influenced that incompletion.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10. Williams from the gun. He's trying to go deep again. That's caught at the 25. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a one-score game before halftime.
Lining up for the extra point.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bears 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Mustang 19. Reno.
Looking to throw. And this one is launched downfield. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second. Here's the final play of our first half.
Ready? Like 7 top 60 Maverick.
He's back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Man, you've got to have a better plan if you bring it out of the end zone. He barely got anything on that run back.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Goes to the hurry up here.
32 yards. And the Raider first down.
Dragon 60.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Daniels on first down. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Come on. 19, Bronco 80. 19, Lion. Mustang 19. Ready.
To throw again on second down. Daniels. Look at that power. Deep left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Third down run from Achane. He won't get anything here before he's shoved down, so that brings up fourth down.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Kate, and I got to judge that one. That tells me that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation.
Panther 60, Panther 6, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 7.
He'll throw it. On the move, headed right. And they got home, sacked him on fourth down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory. First and 10 from the 32. Now Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Raiders are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play.
He's got it deep downfield. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
19 Lions. Mustang 19. 19 tight. 18.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Pass complete to Walker. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Offense in the hurry up here.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 22-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Headed out right. Well, we put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it'll be third down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
60 Vices.
I'll air it out on third. Buys time, rolling right. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
18 Cardinal, 8 Warriors, trap 60, trap 60.
Back to throw it. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Brock Bowers, the touchdown.
Gay on for the point after.
Extra point converted by Gay. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
Raiders 28, Bears 14. Matt Gay set to kick off.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Burden now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. First and 10. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Completed over the middle. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be first down, Chicago. All set to go now from the 35.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Williams to throw on first. Completed left side to Thomas. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Got along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Brings up third down and 4.
Here's Williams again. Drops it underneath. Swift. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
First down throw by Williams. Hits him on the in route. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
6 yards. That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Again, it's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
At the 5-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it gives to Swift. And he's going to be knocked backwards. This loses yards to the 7. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up third and 4.
Williams to throw on third. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bears 21. Cairo Santos kicking off for Chicago.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. We'll bring it out from a couple yards deep.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10.
79 Broncos. Buffalo 60 Maverick.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 2-yard pickup makes it third and 8.
Daniels throwing on third. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Backing quickly here.
Gain of 10 yards. That
Daniels now on first down. It's his running back. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
12 more yards. That's another.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 7, 60, Dragon 70 Rangers, 7.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down. All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches.
Buffalo 60, Panther 11, Panther 11, 79 Gronk, Cougar 19.
Again, Daniels to the air. Flushed out of the pocket. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
18, Pioneer.
On first down, here's Daniels. Escapes out to the left. This is Cox, that's Walker. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Dragon 60.
Daniels on first down. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Bears 21.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Third now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. Still going inside the 35. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be first down, Bears.
First down.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. First down, Williams. Brought in close to the 8. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care.
Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now within 1 score in the fourth.
Chicago.
All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bears 28. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
18, run. 60 by 6. Go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
To throw again on 2nd down. Daniels. Completed to his running back. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Cougar 19.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He rolls to his right. Finds him on the slant. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. Daniels. Has it at the 7. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
There has been a constant for tight ends through the decades, from Kellen Winslow to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. When you are big and you've got length and use your body against those defenders, even double coverage can't stop you.
Let's go.
Trying to run it in. Achane. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
19, 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Daniels now. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Tried getting that one to Brock Bowers. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
All right, get that popcorn ready. It's 4th and goal late.
70. 60 Eagles. 67 Warriors. 70.
He's back to throw. And he scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Bears 28. Matt Gay set to kick off.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Burden now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down throw by Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Williams from the gun. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third down. Here's Williams. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Bears losing by 14. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Here's Williams again. Trying to push deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And now they face 2nd down. To the air yet again. Williams has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and they're taking that short completion.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're left with 4th and short.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has a man on target to Thornton. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That one hits for 30. And that's a Vegas 1st down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. They're going to pass it here. A little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
Ready, trap 60, trap 60. Let's go now. Warriors, 8, 70, 19, Lions.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds, so the clock's going to stop, Brock, but the celebration begins. That gets him the 1st and wins them this ball game.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
60 Eagles, 6, pass, Dragon 60. 19 tight, 18, Pioneer.
From the red zone on 1st. That's complete to Bowers outright. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
Again, Daniels to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Hurry this to the line.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
18, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 Lions.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He has it at the 5. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Working quickly here.
A gain of 13 on the play. It's 4th down.
Now Daniels on 4th down. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders have likely locked up the win right there. Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's Miller on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Line up the design keeper. The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. Well, what began as just a good start to this season might be becoming something a little bit better, Brock. 4-0 now. There may be some serious legs to the start they're having here.
Yeah, let's not go calling them the 72 Dolphins yet, Kate. A lot of season left. But you'll hear coaches, especially in this first month of the season, call it stacking wins.
Yep.
And you know, if you can sustain success and you stack these wins early, you're typically a playoff team late.
So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our